This is Matt for Into Boxing. I'm delighted to be joined by Linus Udofia. Linus, initial reaction to tonight? What are your thoughts on Eubank versus Williams?
Classy performance, surprising performance. But in another interview I said I think the new Eubank is here. You know, the way he made Williams look, in my opinion, was pretty impressive. To do that to someone like Williams, you know, that was a really dominant performance. He's really stamped his name. Now was before when the whole Roy Jones link-up came in and his style started changing, there was a lot of questions raised about it. You know, he didn't look comfortable. It looked like he was trying too hard. You know what I mean? It didn't look like it was working for him. But I think tonight he's changed a lot of people's minds, in my opinion. He's changed mine.
Absolutely. What did you think coming into this? Did you have Chris as the favourite coming in? What were your initial thoughts before we've seen the fight?
Yeah, I had it as a 50-50, but I thought I edging it to Chris. You know what I mean? I think I had it in my head as a 50-50, and I was really edging it to Eubank. But you know, that performance really, you know, I'm happy. I wish I would have put a bet on, but I had it a lot closer than it was. But it was a really good performance. It was a really good performance, in my opinion.
Do you think this is like the new Chris Eubank Jr. now, the one that's going to obviously, he's got a coach. We saw it for many years where he had Ronnie Davis in the corner, he had Dad in the corner, but now he's got someone who he feels like he's actually learning off. And let's be honest, what Roy Jones doesn't know about boxing ain't worth knowing. So, do you think this is where we'll see him now fulfil maybe that potential that a lot of us thought he had at the start?
Oh, he's got, like you said, perfect word, potential. It's there. He can do it. You know what I mean? To make someone the caliber of Liam Williams look like that, to put him down 4 or 5 times. Yeah. You know, three of them with jabs, I think it was.
I said at the time, sorry to cut you off, like in the replay, it looked like he was trying to throw a check hook, but then it almost just went straight in.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, and to do that to someone the caliber of Liam Williams is incredibly impressive, and I think you know, the new Eubank is here, and you know, if you don't think he's improved with working with Roy Jones, then I don't know what you're watching, because you know, in my opinion, he looked a whole new level.
Does he beat a Triple G right now? Triple G is obviously getting older, we know that, but Triple G is still Triple G, and we obviously need to see what he's got left if he fights Murata. But right now, if he was to go in there with him, what do you think?
I think he's got, you know what I mean, it would be a massive chance. I wouldn't, you know what I mean, before tonight, I would have said no. But after that performance, I'm in an R now. I'm not sure. I couldn't confidently answer that one. But I think like Roy Jones a Triple G right now, 2 years inactive, I think it is. And off that performance, my head's telling me no. He does. I mean, he does beat Triple G now. But that's a very good fight. That's a very good fight there as well. You know what I mean? That's a very good fight.
Absolutely. Talk about the co-main, Clarissa Shields. She shone tonight. She came out big entrance, big superstar feel about her. Big fight coming up with her and Savannah Marshall. What's your opinion on that fight, and how good is it for women's boxing to see two, you know, world champions, females on camera, having a bit of a call out like we see every time, you know, in the men's game? How good is that?
I think it's part of the game. I think it's part of it. I think it's to be expected. I think, you know, after that performance like that, you know, she came out. It was a very good performance. It was a very good performance. I've got nothing negative to say about it. Maybe she tried a bit too hard at points. But you know, it's new ground. She's fighting in the UK. I think it was a UK debut or something like that.
It was, yes. I think since the Olympics.
And, you know, it's a unification fight. And it is, you know, there was a lot, and you know, women's boxing at the minute is flying, and it's been flying for a couple of years now. I'm here for it. I'm very happy for it. Fights like this, great fights. These are great fights. Personally, if you're going to ask me to sit on one side, a performance like that, as good as it was, doesn't beat Savannah Marshall.
Savannah too powerful for her, do you think?
Too powerful, too slick, too good fundamentals. She cannot load up and try and be wild. If she performs like that against Savannah Marshall, she does not win.
Wow. Right, let's talk a little bit about you. When can we next expect to see you out? Can you give the fans a bit of an update?
I've got purse bids in about a week's time, and then I will, for the British against Bentley, and then I will have more information. It will all be out there for everyone to know. This year's looking very good.
How often would you like to get out this year? Would you like maybe 3 fights? You know, one for, like you said, the British, one defence, and then another step up after that?
Oh, I'd love to. Pardon me. I'd love to fight 3 times this year. I'd love to get the British, defend it, maybe fight for it again. See, you know what I mean? I just love to see what happens this year. I'd love to be active this year. I'd love to be. I fought 3 times in the last 3 years, and
activity is something you need, isn't it?
Yeah. But I was fortunate. I got to fight in lockdown and things like that, and so I wasn't on the. You know, there was a lot of fighters that weren't so lucky. So I'd like to be a lot more active this year. Maybe 3 times. I'd even go for 4. Do you know what I mean? I just want to get out. I want to be fighting. You know.
Absolutely. Well, look, Linus, thanks for giving into boxing some of your time. Give a message to your fans, supporters. You know, message and tell them what you think.
Just watch out for this. Watch out for this lad from Luton. He's coming for all of it.
Future world champion.
100%.
All the smoke.
I don't like using that phrase. But
do you not? You know what? It's about as common now as boxing IQ and all these other ones that people knock out. But yeah, look, Linus Udofia, thanks for talking to Into Boxing. We'll see you very soon, and hopefully it's at a fight night.
Yeah, definitely. See you soon. Thanks for having me.